What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? This is going to be a brand new edition of TripleChip's Adventures vlog. We're going to be working on the CUB Cadet today. We got to do a spark plug change here. So I bought these Champion Copper Plus. Guy at Canadian Tire said these should replace these NGK ones. So we're going to be switching those out. Then the other thing I got to change out is it takes this 20W50 motor oil. And that's going to be for your transmission. It just says use standard car engine oil, but it's got to be the 20W50. This is the only stuff they had. So to get at the filters, I got to simply pull this tire off. I got half loosened off already. Let's see if I can get it off and get cubbies off. Loosened. One more to go. The only thing I got to get off, I got to run up to Napa because Canadian Tire didn't carry my oil filter, so this tire's off. To get this filter, it's kind of tricky. Got to take out, there's 3 bolts here. I already got one out from the other day. Couldn't find it until after I put this back on, so it's like these 3 and then you get your oil filter. So let's get that off. Where's that? 7/16 whatever the size one. Let's try a couple sockets. Yeah, it looks like it's a 10mm. Yeah, it's not the 7/16, it's a 10mm on here. Down back. I just gotta grab my wrench here. I got a big rainstorm come up a while ago, so I got to just grab it out of the garage here. All right. 10mm. Turned on super tight because I just put them on loose when I ran to the city. I would be taking this off again, but fortunately they didn't have my filters there. Oops. These are normally tighter than this. I just got to hand tighten it because I took this off the other day to get the number off it. So the oil was complete garbage. So there is 3 of them, but I got one over here. I just threw in over here the other day. It should still be there. So there is 3 of them actually. Let's put them back in here. Safe keeping. Catch oil. We just got some old double bubble candy buckets. Works good enough. Something to catch the oil here. I don't think there's going to be much because I did take these off the other day, so this should just spin right. Oh wow! I've got to tighten that back on. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to get an oil wrench. Here, that's solid. So I'll be right back with the oil wrench, get this filter off, and then I'm gonna have to run up to Napa, get some filters for this. Okay, we found the filter wrench. You can adjust it to big sizes, but it should work on this. We're just gonna grab this. When I get it turned a little bit, I'll get the tail back underneath there. I want the oil contaminate the earth. You can see I've taken off before, that's why it's so chewed up. Take this off. Oh yeah, there's a little bit more oil in here. Yeah, I got the tail here. How dark that oil is. Hasn't been changed for a while, so. Yeah, I even took a Canadian Tire and it matches up. There's a number. Where is it on here now? I might have scratched off by digging on it. It was a. Oh yeah, it's completely gone now. Oh, it's right there. 52114. I talked to the guy there last week. He said just bring it in. We can probably just match it up. So I'm gonna go run up there before they close. Let this run out. Then we'll have to repeat the process on the other side. Slap a couple new filters on. Throw some oil on. Oh, the other day too. Hopefully this works. I got this. I had this for years from a 75 Firebird. Never used professional fuel filter, so hopefully that works. Pretty fancy dancy there. So hopefully it works. Got a glass cylinder, replaceable filter inside. So while this works, we'll show you guys that. For now, I got to go run up to Napa before they close, clean this up, and get a couple new filters. So, catch you guys soon. Okay, and we're back. I got the filters from Prairie Automotive. Couldn't believe what these are worth. I went there, got two filters, $49.75 for these two. But I guess the reason why they're so expensive, they're hydraulic filters. So what we're going to do with these, let's get them out of this plastic. Show you guys how dirty the oil was. That's what we're dealing with right there. Black gold. So what a good rule of thumb is, when you go to put your filter on, pour a little tiny bit of oil into it. Don't gotta fill it right up. Leave a little bit there. A little bit on your finger, and always put it around the seal here. And when you want to tighten these, just do like a, I think it is, don't over tighten them. I think it's, as soon as you feel it's tight, maybe about a half a turn to one full turn, that's about it. You don't want to over tighten it. I'm just going to put these on. Just wipe off any gold oil on here. Nice and clean. Seems like that's cross-thread. Pretty sure that's punctured though. They don't have it on straight.
Opposite. Because that's the way you took it off.
Maybe it goes the other way. Okay, we finally got the thread on. Just gonna tighten this. Okay, it's getting snug now, so we're just gonna give it probably half a turn. Gotta be getting cool though. These stupid bugs are out again. There's no leveler on this. Just when it comes out of the top, I guess that's when you know it's full. Let's see what coming out yet. Wow. Eventually you're going to see it come over the sides of this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be going in there because nothing's dripping out. And this can is getting a little bit getting lighter, so hopefully there's enough to do both sides.
Yeah, it's almost at halfway point.
It's got to be almost full now. I mean, because that's only so big compared to this whole can. Nothing? Just trying to hold so I can grab more of it. Definitely got to be going in there though. I mean, you don't want to have it so it's not full.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could do, I could use that that Allen key and dip it into the top and see if I get any liquid on it.
Yeah.
I'll try that. See if I'm even getting close to the top here or not. Oh, man. It just blew by my ear. Get out of here, bugs. Tap so this doesn't go all over the place. We're just gonna try and dip this down and see if I get any oil on the end of this. No, it's right dry. Let's try and put it down this way. So we still got a ways to go. There's oil there. That's got to come up like another good 2 inches. So I guess we got to continue the pumping process. Kind of a pain doing this, but it's got to be done. Let's get a little touch of oil. Put this back over here. So you are getting oil in there. I don't know how much is shooting up every time you do a pump on this. You should come up with a better system than having to inject it in like this. I'm just going to pump it and just tell me if it looks like it's in overflow. Oh yeah, this is getting down there. if I got enough to do both sides. Kind of won't be that great. I don't think this would take so long to pump oil into this. Never done this before, but I don't know if every time you hit it, if you're actually. Uh-oh. I'll just reach into the bottom of this can. No way, this is taking that much oil. Wow. That's unreal. But that one little compartment can hold that much oil in it. You wouldn't think, unless it's going into, you got all this other stuff over here, maybe it's going into all of this.
Maybe. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because it is not just this pod, it's all the stuff in front of it, so it could be filling up all that, I'm not sure. If that's the case, I'll have to buy some more oil. Fill what I can fill today, and that means I still can't even run it today then. I'll need oil for the other side. Makes this even more expensive then. Because this was like $35 for the 5-liter jug. Because once it gets down so far, once this thing won't reach, I can't really do nothing except for pour this into another jug. Well, at least we get this one side done. We can put the wheel back on, get everything all buckled up on this one side, and throw the plugs in today, guys.
Oh, it's coming out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I guess that's it for that side. We got some leakage going on over here. Okay. That side's full. Okay, so we're just gonna get this out of the view. But yeah, so this side is full. Actually got a little bit of leakage going on. Let's just try it with that one. Just gonna see how full it actually is. Oh yeah, she's up to the top. Check that out. I'm just going on the short end. We got oil.
Oh.
I'll just wipe her off with this rag. Be right back with you guys. Break from the, I guess you'd call it the passenger side, just because it's always on the right. So we're going to throw the one tire back on, get that put on. Then we're going to change the plugs out. And hopefully if we have enough oil, we'll pump whatever we got in, and might have to go score somewhere and carry this over for tomorrow. But let's get these one wheel on for now at least. Check out my fancy caps I got. They're like little grenades. I had them on the front too, but just the way it turns, it would have broke them off, so I put them on my wheelbarrow instead. Didn't need them, just blinged it up a little bit. What I'm going to use for this one is 4 of those. This other hardware is just for this bracket on the other side. This size is going to be quite a big one, I guess. 17, no. 18, wow, that's going to be a really, I can't remember, it's the 19 for this one. I'm going to put an extension on there too. Just because they're setting kind of deep, so. Lug nuts on here. Starting to look like a zero turn again now with the tire on. Needs this when you put on your bolts. There's only 4 of them, so just do it a pattern across from each other and then up and down. repeat the pattern until they're all tight. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 until I get them all snugged. I'm just going to hand tighten them for now, just so they set in right. If that's wrong, just mention it in the comments there. I've never done one with the 4 pattern on it like this, so. But we're not going extreme rates of speed, so it's just cutting them on, so it should be okay. Snug it down a bit. And 3. 4. Go back to number 1 again. Tight. 2, 3, 4. Do it one more time. That's good. That's good. That's good. It ain't falling off. What that does. Trying to see if that. I can't even get that pulled through. Maybe it's because I got this other lock on. Let's see if that. Okay, once you pull it in, then put the other brake on. Okay, we got that side done. Now we're gonna change the plugs out. So we're going with the Champion, as I showed in the beginning of the video. Just trying to hurry up because it said it might rain today, but you can't tell because you can't even see the clouds at all. These I just left loose from when I was getting them matched up, so pretty sure that's your standard size. There's that one, and we'll just first hand thread them in. Put our socket on. So that the rubber popped off. Put that back in the socket. Just seats itself way down inside there. I'll put that back on again. And these guys, just don't over torque these in. You want to break that plug, so it's right there. See how much I had to put that was snug. Sides down. Put the rubbers back on. So you hear it click. Do the other side here. That one's not pre-loosened, so move that plug out of the way. Always got to be one that doesn't want to come out easy. There we go. I'll show you the difference between the plugs I had in here. Might be able to clean these up, but I got a brand new one, so I'll just show you the difference as soon as I get this one out. There's our old plug versus our new one. I'll keep those as spare because they might still be okay, but I don't know what size to get when I have to ever do this again. Just throw them in the shed. That's where to start. Gotta always. Oh, the guys that put this together, this machine, it's just like the most awkward places to do anything ever. Pretty well just hand tighten that in. Put a socket back on it. It's just going to take probably just a very little snug. Switch the direction there. Okay, that's it. There's always that rubber you gotta watch for. Something pops off on you. Put the cap back on. You hear it click. You know it's got contact on it. And we're just gonna simply just fire these plugs in here. Put those away for another day. Okay, we'll just see you guys in a minute. Okay, we're back. We had to run the Napa before this. Got 3 more 1 liter jugs of a 20W50 because the other side took a lot and that cost me $24.85. So I'll just give you a total at the end of the video what all this service costs on the transmission and to do the spark plugs. It'll be somewhere on the screen later on. We still got a little bit of oil left in here, but I don't think it's enough because it took way more than I thought it was going to take. Because the jug is, I don't know if you can see the line on there, but it was way up here, so it took at least near 3 liters already on the one side. So get this injected in on the passenger side now. This plug come out no problem. See how it's not even chewed up or nothing. Let's wipe the dirt off it. Don't want any debris getting into there. Set that up there for now. Put a rag there so if we get any spillover, but I think honestly on this one, guys, we're gonna run out of oil. We're gonna have to use this one that is bought. But the guy said it should be good. Like I was asking, because this one says this is for motorcycles. He said no, it should be good. It's 2050, so I hope he doesn't screw this up for me. And then pump time. We count this time. Oh, it's getting pretty low, so I guess we won't be counting these with this pump that we get in here. Once it doesn't pump anymore, I'll just open that 1 liter up and throw that in there. And just pour this oil into one of these 1 liter jugs. Getting down pretty low though. I'll just be back with you guys when I get this full because I don't know if you want to watch the second side. It's kind of boring, so we'll catch you soon. Okay, we got it all put back together. Didn't think you guys wanted to see the same repeated process. It's just the same on both sides. But what they say to do now is you got to get your air out of the system. So if you look down here, there's this little rod right here. You got to pull this ahead. Wow, that is tough to pull out of there. Some of these cobwebs off it. But there's a little rod right here. That's just going to drop. Make it a little bit cleaner. Some grease on there. Just grease off it. Some of this gunk off here. Okay. There's this rod right here you can see. Just going to simply want to pull this. Okay, see now it's on the outside of the frame. And then we're just going to start it up, and that should lock the back tires. So, it's go time. Wait for this for a while. Take those off now, and we'll see if the tires spin here just in a second. We'll just pop these out again. Drop those back in. I'll just do the other side. Okay, it's off now. Now we start it up again, where our tires should actually rotate. Then we'll drop it down to the ground. We'll give it a test run. Hopefully it's all good. We've got to do one last thing. We just got to look at the reservoir right here. Under normal operating conditions, it should be not necessary to add oil to this reservoir, so only fill to within 1/4 of the bottom of the reservoir. So let's just see what we got in here. It's kind of hard to tell. We're going to have to drop this down to see, because everything's on a level out there, and it might flow up a little bit more. So simply just going to jack this up because I got a stump underneath here. Take that stump out of there. What I'm looking for, guys, is just any oil leaks, and then I did lose a socket underneath here, so that's what I'm looking for too. So hopefully when I move this back, I find my socket. This isn't the recommended way to get this out of here, but since I have no other help, got my wife running the camera, but just gonna try a trick here. I'll lock this in to see if I can pull this out. good. Throw this over here for a minute. Gonna try and see what happens here. I won't turn on the blades because there could be a socket underneath here. Stay tuned, I'll show you cutting the lawn here. Just give me 1 minute. Gotta look for that socket. Okay, we topped up the reservoir a little bit. It only needed like maybe a couple hundred mils, so it's just 1/4 above the bottom of the reservoir. So we're just gonna give this a little test run, and then I gotta go air up this tire. I'll just show you one cut here. Yeah, I got to really air up that tire, so, but it looks like it did a decent job of cutting though. I think I got her fixed. So if you like what you've seen in this vlog, I know it was a long one, but I probably saved a good $200-300 bucks in labor, because I can't imagine what this would cost at a shop to do, but it'll be somewhere in the video. I'll give the total cost, what it costs for all the parts and everything. So until next time, you have a great day. Vlog is over. Chip out. Catch you in the next one.